beautiful morning to you viewers at home. How are you doing? Happy bright Saturday. Yes, we are back again on Spring Delight. We come to you every Saturday from the hours of 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Should in case you know, should in case you do not know, Spring Delight comes every Saturday, and on our very first segment, we take you through the world of aerobics. This is where I take you on a journey through exercise, where you get to take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Okay, now, and from there we'll go on history today. Yes. Today in history, we take you all around history, where you get to understand what is going on in your country, in my country, our country, Nigeria. And yes, every Saturday I bring you two guests from different works of life who get to enlighten us, who get to teach us, who get to keep us in the loop on what is happening in their own profession. My name is Ajibike Anjorin Ojo. Okay, then, to our Muslim brothers and sisters, I want to wish you a happy Eid Mubarak, and I pray it's not going to be the last one, inshallah. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking you through the world of aerobics, and I hope when I get back, you're sweating out all those calories. I just don't want you to sit down and watch. Please, I need you to get up and experience and go on this journey with me. And you know I don't do it alone. By the time I get back, Olatunde is going to be right beside me. Okay then, let's go on this journey together. Let's go sweat out some calories. Be right back. Saturday morning than waking up, getting out of bed, hitting the gym. Exercise is good for you. It puts your body, your mind, and your soul together. And that is why we are here. You tune into Spring Delight, and I am your host. My name is Ajibike Anjorin Ojo, and I'm going to be taking you through the fitness routine. And I hope you have a swell time with us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, last 10, 1, come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, last 10, 1, come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, come on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, go, 1, come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come on, 8, 9, 10, last 10, 1, come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, come on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go, 1, come on, 2, 3, 4,
I'm sure you had a beautiful time with us. Keeping fit indeed is good business. You could see me panting, sweating out all the calories. It was a beautiful one, and I'm sure you had a swell time with us too. Okay, we are going inside now. For you that have big tummy, we are working on the tummy. The more you do this every time, the more you make this a routine, the more your tummy gets to flatten in, and you know, it just gets in. So come inside and enjoy this ride with me of keeping fit. And remember, it is for your tummy, and it's not just for females alone. It is both the females and the male. Come on in, let's go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Now going between the legs. Make sure your elbow touch down. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
No, it's not touching down. This one will not touch down.
9 and 0. Let's check the leg.
Woo. Sorry.
Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take 100. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
What an enjoyable one. I had a good time being at the gym, walking all around my tummy, burning out the calories, the folding up, the sitting down. Trust me, I could actually feel it all the way down. And I am sure you had a feel of it too. Okay, join us same time next week to take you around another beautiful edition of Keeping Fit on Spring Delight. I remain Ajibike Anjorin Ojo. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday with us.
Sincerely, I am overexcited. Somebody needs to keep fit, and she's keeping fit. And I wish she would just have told us how her tummy, the contractions in her belly would have felt for her. Good morning to you out there. Thank you for being there. You joined us when we started with Ajib's doing the needful. The man has to work and she has to enjoy the money. But that's what's happening right here. Tornado is my name and it remains my name. Thank you for being there. Spring Delight. Ajib, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Very well, very well. After the exercise, how did you feel?
It's like having butterflies in your tummy. Not in a very interesting way, though. But there's this thing about keeping fit. It is never easy, but eventually it's worth it. Yeah.
I'm looking at it in the next 1 month, probably. Okay.
The changes I'm going to have, it's actually very interesting, and I think you should try to, work on having a six-pack because you are getting there already.
My six-packs, yeah, the six-packs is gradually building. I'm building my six-packs alone at home.
You are packless. You need to work on it. How do you know
I was packless?
If you are proud of your six-packs, please do well to open your button like now and let the world see your six-packs, TD.
Okay, I just heard my director said don't do that.
He dare not do that.
Super glad to be here. And just as Ajib has actually greeted and sent greetings to our Muslim fathers, mothers, brothers and sisters all over the world.
Yes.
We wish us the best in the Eid and subsequently, please, all that we did, all the prayers, all the habits that we prayed, the prayers we prayed, the habits we dropped during and after during that period, please let's not go into it. I know someone who is a devout Muslim and he's decided that he ain't going to be talking too much. He's not going to be getting angry easily.
Oh, yeah?
It's like, yeah, that's a good one. But let's just keep to it.
Why do I find it hard to believe that? Because, when it's a new year, we Christians will come up with this new year resolution. Thank you. And we just go back to it's just easy to just fall back. What is going on here?
I don't know. I just
do you know after they call it a Itunu Awe, right?
Yeah, Itunu Awe.
Itunu Awe. Do you know they had to celebrate it with plenty drinking yesterday? So tell me how that is godly.
Drinking, water and
you know what I am talking about. How is that?
I got one drink here, and I would like to say cheers to them.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers to them. It was worth it. Don't worry. I don't know where you saw them because I don't know where we were supposed to be here in the office. Where did you see drinking?
Me, I'm not forming any resolution. Do you understand? I'm not saying I'm going to another phase of life. It is still the same thing. So it was there that I was seeing them doing. It's
all good. We have quite a whole lot to serve you.
Yes.
Today in history, something very important that happened in the history of this great nation in the early 90s. We'll bring that to you. Then we'll talk about it when we come back. And also...
yes, we have guests today. We have a culinary professional.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to that. And we have a fashionista. She's a fashion icon. Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
I am looking forward to that part. That guest.
This program starts by 9 a.m. She probably will have woken up since like 3:30 a.m. to start all her preparations.
Do you know the funny thing about it is
Yes.
I don't give too much attention to or too much paparazzi to my look. Maybe because I'm naturally beautiful. I just have my bag. I just get dressed, do like a little makeup. You know, we have ladies that if they don't have like a professional artist to make up for them, they can't face TV. But for someone like me, maybe because is it from the pointed nose to the, oh my gosh.
You don't do.
Let me crush on myself.
You don't do.
So I don't have to do so much.
All right, quite a whole lot of celebrities are having their birthdays today as well.
Yes.
And for those of us where you're watching and we don't know, we say happy birthday to you as well. Yes, there's somebody that we know. He was the former editorial chairman of Daily Independent newspaper, one of our regulars on this program, and also on Rave 91.7 FM, Mr. Komiade Milui. It's your birthday today. Papa, we say happy birthday to you, sir.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations. And if you're celebrating one thing or the other, we say congratulations to you.
I think it's not even fair. We are just wishing the people that we know. What about the people we do not know? Let's just say, if your birthday is today, happy birthday.
No doubt about that. And let's just sit back, relax. Let's enjoy the ride with us on Spring Delight from Western Spring Television. So we go straight to
Today in History.
Today in History, and we'll be back. Who celebrates their birthday today, Michael Obi. You know, his name is actually Michael.
Yes, and he went to submit. It was to submit something at I think I can't remember the name exactly. I think so.
Manchester
And he mistakenly they mistook his name from Michael to Mikel, you know, and he fell in love with it. He fell in love with it, and he decided to hold on to the name.
Yeah, and that name actually brought that guy to limelight in the best of ways, in the best of form. Happy birthday, Mikel Obi, and congratulations to you.
Did I tell you he used to be my crush when I was in primary school? Like, I used to dream about Mikel Obi, that he was my future husband. You know, it's so unfortunate that, so Mikel, especially, you have someone who crushes for you here, and it's a happy birthday to you from here.
A posthumous birthday celebration as well to a senior advocate of Nigeria, a civil rights activist, a man who is well respected everywhere. Late Gani Fawemi. May your soul rest well, and happy posthumous birthday as well. Omoni Oboli.
That is an actress who you don't get to see her every time.
Yeah.
You know, but then she has made her imprint in the foreign sense, you know, even, I mean, home and abroad, you know. So yes, and there's this thing about her. Have you seen her look? She has this very unique look that I really do love so much. So yes, it's her birthday today, and we are wishing her a happy birthday. Amongst others, though, because we don't have the time to start to go through every date, you know, but then we have lots of birthdays, but we decided to pick these ones and show them to you. So to everyone celebrating today, wishing you a happy birthday, be you a celebrity or not. And 33 years ago in Nigeria, on this day, 33 years ago, 1990 precisely, a coup d'etat occurred in Nigeria on the 22nd of April, led by Major Gideon Oka, whereby they attempted to overthrow the government of General Ibrahim Babangida, who himself took power in the 1985 coup d'etat. Now, it was a moment, because I remember that that year, because suddenly we just heard that they'd taken over a radio station where the announcement was that they were about to, it was Dodon Barracks. Okay, enlighten me.
Can you be that? You're making everybody look like this young babe.
Enlighten me.
No, it was a moment in the history of this great nation that year, 1990, Dodon Barracks, we started hearing gunshots, and armored tanks began. Soldiers, but they were repelled before eventually we saw what happened to them. Where they were arrested, and the eventuality happened. Is that on your screen? You can see it on your screen there. Just to bring us back up to speed as to what happened some 33 years ago in this great nation, Nigeria. We pray that coup d'etat, they ain't anything good.
Yeah, I pray we don't get to experience that again.
I pray it's because I remember that vividly on the 22nd of April, 1990. It was scary.
Where were you?
In Lagos. Our house wasn't too far away from Dodon Barracks.
Oh, yeah?
Because you could hear, and then as a young boy in secondary school, then you could hear gunshot. Bang, oh, God, you saw on the road, you saw armored vehicles moving, and they were trying to protect the Dodon Barracks, and because once they're able to get to that point and take over. But
it's going to be bloody,
and but it was actually bloody. It was actually bloody. But we just hope some things we don't get to see coup d'etat, and that's why when people these days, the younger generation, maybe Sheiba Batunde now will say, how many wars have you seen?
Right.
The civil war that occurred in Nigeria in the 1960s. Nobody prays for.
Yeah,
you forget your fine girl nature. You forget your fine.
They scared the hell out of me. Like, I don't ever pray we get to that point again in Nigeria.
Honestly, seriously, while I was casting 7 p.m. news yesterday, I think it was 5 and 7. Yeah. Here on Western Spring Television, and I saw that young boy in Sudan on video saying, "Please stop all this." I felt the emotional trauma.
Just came.
Because he said it. That young boy was saying it there that his friends have been killed. He don't know where he had to run away from home.
You can imagine. You can imagine where.
Not to talk about what's happening in Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, I understand.
We are praying. We are pleading that this stops. Lives have been lost. Properties destroyed.
Yeah.
Will you remember that you're coming on One Spring Delight?
Never. When you're running for your life.
Seriously.
you know.
Wherever it's not too pleasant at this moment in time, we just plead and we pray that calm should be restored, please.
I don't see us getting there anymore anyway. I kind of think like the worst phase of Nigeria, I think we've had it. Now we're just going to, things that are going to happen are things that we can, I mean, we call it Nigerian shaggy. You know, these are shaggies that we can actually deal with. My thoughts, you know, like till that even when it comes, it's always going to be like a phase that will just come and it will go. What do you think? Do you believe in that? I
want to cue in with you and to have faith that stuff like that, even in spite of the spate of insecurity that we still have, these here and there, you know, it's a little bit scary. I looked at myself while driving in this morning, and a car suddenly just, I think it wanted to climb a bomb, and it just stopped, and I was beside him. I climbed the bomb one time, I didn't bother because I don't know, what's up. That's the fear that it's there in our hearts. But we just hope things can just get better. It's always nice when things are smooth, probably in more developed nations now. Even at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you can just stroll around and walk freely. Oh, you can. You can't dare not to. Even just this Agunbelewo, you dare not. And you don't. That's the reason why the Japa syndrome is. It is just to work. It feels like it works for everybody. Absolutely. You know, that people just want that system that works. You want to be at 2 a.m. in the morning and be able to walk freely just and be with your lover. I mean, I want to be with my lover, walk on the streets when it's quiet, and you know, we do like the old lovey-dovey thing and all. So but you can't get that here in Nigeria, and it's so sad. But like I said, I do believe in something. I kind of believe like the worst phase of our lives are over. Shege we go pass us now, we don't go see her. Definitely. Hey, say amen, brother. Amen. Prophetess has spoken. That's the spirit. We'll say amen. The congregation will say amen. Spring Delight is still what you're watching, and just as we told you, nutrition is very important. Very. We need to take care of our health, our nutrition, and what do we eat? Someone like me would probably say take rice in the morning, come in the afternoon we look for amala or eba. At night you now think of yam again. Yeah. Probably carbohydrates all throughout the day. What should our nutrition look like? Coupled with you are not even exercising. You just eat all those food and you still stay in the comfort of your home and you don't exercise. Why? What is wrong with everybody? Watch out then. Watch out. The exercise, next set of exercises. It's going to have automatic 6 packs. I will be there. All right, when we come back after this musical break, our guests should be seated. Let's talk nutrition. Let's talk about fashion. We'll be talking about fashion as well. Yeah, fashion. We were at a party recently, and we looked at color combinations of what people were wearing. Does this suit this occasion? Yeah. You find out that during the day you see some ladies, some guys, either way, wearing very explosive dresses during the day, where it's probably a dinner wear, but wearing it to a wedding ceremony. Do you know, it's actually very funny. It's actually very crazy the way fashion sense has evolved, and the way it has also dropped. You know, I mean, you see a young lady, she wants to go for a dinner date. You know, I don't even if they know what is called dinner dates this day. When you want to go for a dinner date, I feel you should be decently dressed. Absolutely. I mean, that guy is just meeting you for the first time. I mean, it's the first sitting, right? Yeah. You don't want to come exposing like the whole of your cleavages and all. I see them wearing tights. You know, it beats me. Like when I hang out and I see that, I'll be like, you don't know. You know, I kind of believe in modesty. Yeah. In as much as we want to look sexy, it is still better to just be modest. But right now, it feels like it's not even happening anymore, because even our men now are wearing tights. They're wearing shorts. I mean, you see them exposing their titting legs. It is just that. And that is why, and that is why we are coming in with Fashion Icon to discuss and deliberate about everything that has to do with fashion. No doubt. Know, let you know what to wear, what not to wear, the yes and the no's, yes. In the world of fashion. Yes, please. It's still Spring Delight. Stay with us. We'll be back. Hey. La la. Ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa sẹ́lò.
ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lómìíràn o. Ìwọ mà ní bàbá mi o. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lómìíràn. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ mìíràn. Ìwọ mà ní bàbá mi o. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ. Ìwọ ni ọlọ́run mi kò máa máa ṣẹ́ lọ mìíràn. Ó ní láti inú ọkàn mi, oyin Olúwa o. Láti inú ọkàn mi o, oyin Olúwa. Láti inú ọkàn mi o, oyin Olúwa o. Láti inú ọkàn mi o, oyin Olúwa. Wíwà láyé mi lónìí, kì í ṣe mí mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe. Wíwà tí mo wà láyé o, oore ọ̀fẹ́ Jésù mi ni. Láti inú ọkàn mi o, oyin Olúwa. Kí
Thank you, Anibaba, for what you've just done. Talking about that. All right, thank you for being there with us. It's still Spring Delights, Western Spring Television. Beautiful day it is, and wow, it's always good to eat good food. And when you want to eat good food, it's very nutritious. And somebody who knows about food is in the house. I like to use, I don't know, like to let people know maybe it's a he or a she.
Okay, but you just broke the camel's back.
Just one of those things, right? Right, we'll be talking nutrition very shortly. And look, there's the need to always eat healthily.
You know, there was a time on the show we spoke about, I think it was, it has to be like with the medical, or I can't really remember the guess.
Right.
We talked about if you eat very well,
Yes.
you tend to not fall sick. I mean, it just keeps you healthy. You know, we have people who don't visit the hospital from time to time. Reason they are taking very good care of themselves. They are eating well. I'm not talking just eating the artificial kind of food, drinking, but just eating good food, natural stuff. It actually goes a long way in helping us.
Now, before we come in with someone who will be talking to us about nutrition on the program today, do you almost like to say sorry when you're wrong?
I learned to when I got married. Initially, I'm not the person who would say sorry, especially when I am not wrong.
No, when you are wrong, when you feel you're wrong, even when you're not wrong, but just for peace
just
to
for
reign.
peace to reign. Definitely, I mean, it quenches a whole lot of bad blood. And for your own sanity, I mean, peace of mind, and also it's always good. Yes, it's like you apologizing talking to your heart too. Like it just calms all your nerves down.
You know, I sat back and I read that story yesterday about President Muhammadu Buhari,
Yes.
the number one man in the country, apologizing that to whoever who feels hurt by his regime's policies, he's tendering that apology. And I know I discussed this on the Rave Gang on Rave 91.7 FM a while ago, and it's been mixed reactions. I just said, let me just ask, do you feel what Mr. President had done, coming to that level to say, I tender my apologies? The man has got 37 days left to be called Mr. President at this moment in time.
Well, I feel it is a good way to live. I mean, he's been with us for like 8 years.
Almost 8 years.
Almost 8 years. So he's not going to be the Mr. President anymore. And in as much as he has made his imprint, we have some people who feel like he ran the race very well. We have people who feel otherwise. So, and you know, just for peace to reign, like I said, it's just better to just leave on a note like that, you know. So even if there's anybody that has like a bad body, has apologized. So it is not left for you to accept whether he did good or he didn't do good, you know. So that is it. That's the same way you say sorry to somebody. It is not like you offended me and you apologizing to me. You know, it is left for me to accept your apology or still hold that grudge against you. Whichever way, you have made peace with your heart, and
absolutely,
you know.
And just as that saying that to err is human,
to forgive is divine.
So definitely he's been able to do that and do that, clear his conscience with his God. And all of us should take a cue from that. Food, nutrition is important. We'll be discussing about that very shortly. Please stay with us.
Born 16th September 1923, named Harry Lee Kuan and known as Lee Kuan Yew, he was often addressed by his initials of LKY. Lee Kuan Yew was a barrister and the first Prime Minister of Singapore between 1959 and 1990. Educated at Raffles Institution from 1936 to 1940 and the Fitzwilliam House between 1947 and 1949, Lee Kuan Yew established a highly effective and anti-corrupt governance system that midwifes the transformation of Singapore into a high net worth income economy within a generation. He never hid his exception to Western mode democratic ideal, which he believed had not assisted developing nations to attain good government. Before his death on the 23rd March 2015, the People's Action Party, which he founded, had used its political influence to establish the United World World College of Southeast Asia to expand his economic ideas among countries that constitute the Asian tiger. Western Spring Television identifies Lee Kuan Yew as a major character in history. Kiriji War, also known as Ekiti Parappa War, was waged among Yoruba main ethnic groups which emerged from the ruins of the falling Oyo Empire that were desperate to replace the awesome powers hitherto wielded by the Alaafin of Oyo. The Kiriji War is defined as a conflict of confederacy and unitary political system championed by Yorubas of different socio-economic and political interests. The Ibadan military aristocrats felt they deserved a dominant position for saving Yoruba land from being totally submerged by the Fulanis by their victory in Oshobo War of 1840 and Ijaye War of 1862. Kiriji War, that took its name from the booming motor sounds of European arms, festered for so long because the Industrial Revolution in Europe provoked high standards of slaves. The 16-year Civil War also caused the emergence of new powerful kingdoms like Ibadan and the rise of powerful personalities like Oluyole, Ogunmola, Kuromi, Latosha, Shodeke, Fabumi, and Ogedengbe. One of the fallouts of Kiriji War was the birth of creative political and leadership structure in Yoruba land that was a blend of federalism and autocratic monarchical system. Western Spring Television identifies Kiriji War as a watershed event. The Korean War of 1950 to 1953 pitched North and South Korea against each other in response to intrigues by nations beyond their border with different interests from those canvassed by the two brother nations. The Korean War had all the nuances of an external conflict induced by powers that were interested in subjugating North and South Korea. Japan had leveraged on its military power to annex Korea in 1900 and imposed a military union that did not sit well with the citizens. Japan not only lost its war of conquest against Korea, all its powers were obliterated by the effect of the World War II. The end of World War II got Korea divided into two nations along 38 parallel lines by the instrumentality of the United States of America and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. The Korean War lapsed into a Cold War when it stopped the prying eyes of external forces into the internal affairs of a nation now divided along its north and southern territories. Western Spring Television identifies the Korean War as a major event in history.
All right, great. Thank you, Anima, always trying to catch me unaware. It shows what's happening up in here. Thank you for joining us. Western Spring Television's Spring Delight is the program. And just as we told you earlier that nutrition is very important, and what we consume or what we drink,
what we eat,
what we drink is very important.
Very.
And how healthy are they? There are times whereby you go around, you see kwelebe, and I wonder what's kwelebe. The day I got to know the meaning of kwelebe. Anyway, thank you. Kwelebe. Look, drink something healthy. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us at this moment. We have with us in the house a chef.
Yes.
Now, let me allow Ajibike do that.
Yes, he is. Why did you do that to me? Because there is so much associated to his name that I have to go through my notepad to give like a lowdown of who he is. But then he is Chef Paul. He's a professional culinary, if I am right.
Culinary professional.
Okay, and Please let him introduce himself.
Yes, good morning, my people. Good morning. I'm happy to be here this morning.
Thank you.
And it's a wonderful moment being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Chef Paul.
Oh, okay. I have him already. His name is Chef Ode. Is it Ode?
It's Ode Paul.
Ode Paul.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Popularly known as Chef Paul, the president of International Culinary Academy, Oshobo, Nigeria Limited. So thank you for coming around, Chef Paul. Do you know what you just did this morning that busted my head?
No, ma.
You came loaded.
Wow.
Oh my day.
Now, can we get a picture of what our table looks like? Because this is just what we are talking about. Oh my!
It came loaded.
Honestly, thank you. Wow!
And it's going to be so nice to dig into this meal. I mean, what is actually in here? What is in here?
That is a fried rice.
Rice.
Okay.
Rice mixed with vegetables.
Okay, please. I want to ask something there. Let me start from there. Some say it is green rice. Some say it is fried rice. I've heard this thing before. Now you are a professional. What is it called?
Yeah, this is called the fried rice.
Okay, so it is not green rice.
It's not green.
So green rice is a no-no. So for those of you that say it is not fried rice, it is green rice. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Now let's come back. Let's start with you first.
Yes.
Let's start with you because we want to talk about nutrition. Why you decided to put what are those green peas, carrot, and what have you mixed up as food right now? But let's look at you. How long have you been in this business, being a chef, and why being a chef?
Oh, it's my pleasure. The journey has been a wonderful one, and I was growing up to become a medical doctor.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So and I later discovered that the life has changed for me. Then I had to look sideways, and I discovered something like this, which is similar to that.
Are you saying it was a side hustle for you at first?
Yes. Yes.
So when did you start the side also before it became a professional thing for you?
Yes, I decided that was around 2003.
It started as a side also.
Yes, side hustle. Right,
please.
from 2003. So after when I finished my school, so I had to follow one of my uncles to where he was hustling. So getting there, I discovered that this is a very fertile land, and I have to, kind of venture into what I can see there. So when I got there, it seems as if I will not come out again. So, and that is where I begin to discover the potential that what I can put together to help myself. So that was how I grew up in developing myself on the skill, and I attended the school. After I finished from the school, then I discovered that this is a work to be done, and I find pleasure doing it and doing it with all my effort. So, and it's yielding result for me.
Wow.
So that is how I started. So, and it was a wonderful journey. I bless God today.
Wow. Great. Chef, now let's come down to nutrition.
Yes.
In Nigeria today, most of us, we don't follow that rudiment. While we were younger, we were all younger, I used to know that we used to paste something in our house. My mom would paste
food timetable.
Yeah. But how many people got that time anymore? I even Ajib's as well. I don't think she does that. It's what comes into the head that, what can we eat this morning? No, okay, yam. We do yam in the morning, probably with egg and stuff. In the afternoon, you think of...
Please don't forget, we can decide to do gari in the afternoon.
And there is something they call opopo in my language. That comes in very well in the afternoon.
Pardon me?
That opopo.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benue State.
No, you've taken us too far.
It's very far.
I don't know. Opopo.
Yes.
Okay,
we're gonna talk about opopo much more later.
All right.
So let's look at balancing food nutrition, having a healthy food nutrition, what should it contain? What should we eat at so time in the morning? So if probably you want to have brunch before lunch, what should we have at lunch? What should we have at dinner? What should it look like?
Having the meal for the day. So we look at, when you look at meal, basically,
yes,
meal, food is something that we eat to renew our energy and enable us to do well in life. So, and when you discover that you are repeating one aspect of it, you discover that something is missing out. And that is what you were trying to put to us when we were young, and some people have timetable, others do not have timetable. So if you want to really eat well, you must understand what the food is all about, and what you stand to gain when you eat. Understanding that will bring you to find out what you are supposed to put together to give you what you really need, not what you want. So most of the food that we eat today, it is what we see, what we want that we eat.
What is available?
What is available that we eat. Actually, it is a very sad thing, because this part of the world, we are financially, somehow behind. So for that reason, we don't consider the content of what we are eating.
Or a balanced diet.
That will make it balanced for us to eat. So we take what we see, so which is not supposed to be. So whatever we stand to eat must be something that is going to enable us to maintain our life and sustain our growth.
As a chef,
yes, sir.
A professional one for that matter, not just a chef, as a professional chef,
yes,
if you have guests who have probably lodged in your, don't let me use that, let's use the aspect that your family, you want to cook for them in the morning, what kind of food do you think will be appropriate in the morning?
For family breakfast.
For the family breakfast, it's always a very light something. So you take something very light, like some slice of bread.
Okay.
You take it with
What if I don't want to have slice of bread in the morning?
Now she's looking for a gege bread.
I'm an African girl.
Okay.
Now I will want a breakfast because I want to go for the goal.
Okay.
For my day.
Okay.
So you're telling me now, like, the bread and this thing I should have a light meal for breakfast every time. Is that what you're saying? We can't have a heavy meal for breakfast just because maybe in the course of the day I might not get to eat much anymore.
Actually, it is a really big point that you have made. Actually, when we go to bed and we wake up in the morning,
okay,
our system, there is something, there's a lot of things happen to our body when we went to bed. So when we wake up in the morning, first of all, we need to take a glass of water. And after you have taken a glass of water, then you need to find something. If you want to eat, you need to find something that is light, like a cup of tea. And if you are not taking something like that and you feel like eating something like you have said,
a proper meal,
you are going to combine it in an appropriate proportion.
Please, how do I combine?
Like it depends on your choice. Like now you can take yam, mix it with something, egg, and add a cup of.
But these days in Nigeria, where there's no egg, where and
palm oil, do vegetable oil,
or the granule oil.
And we have in Yoruba too. We have something we call ikon. What's the name of ikon? Is garden egg. Do you prepare? Have you ever prepared garden egg?
Yes, garden egg.
Tell me about it. Really?
I don't like garden egg.
Do you tell me you don't like garden egg? For yam?
No.
No,
Wow.
I think I need to surprise you with that, or the chef has to come with that for you.
Taste a garden egg sauce with yam,
Your life will not remain the same.
I don't understand.
And I mean it. You need to try it out.
Enjoy it. It's a very fantastic fruit that garden egg.
Really?
And it's very rich in vitamins and
Yes, they don't know that.
That helps
And you know, these are the natural food meals that we are talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, I have a mother who is close to 60. I think mom should be over 60. And this woman, I can tell you, like, she has never been to the hospital since. I know, like, this is my mother. You know, she has a garden there in her compound where she picks a fresh ewedu, you know, and the way the ewedu comes out is always very green. You know, she has her vegetables. This woman, she doesn't fall sick. And I think that just boils down to what natural meals, food can do for you. I mean, not living on noodles, yam and egg like TD eats, you know, and all that. So I think we should actually cultivate the habit of eating well. Eating well is actually very, very important.
Hold on. Chef Paul, let's look at the state at which the economy in Nigeria is today. Not all of us can do the yam and egg, the slices of bread in the morning or thereabout. Let's just look at an average Nigerian, an average human being at this moment in time, who can't really get to mix his meal, who can get the fried rice with chicken, fish, or beef, or thereabout. What can they do? What kind of mixture can they do? You made mention of your okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness! I didn't take a course. What's that made from?
Okpokpo is made from guinea corn. We call it ogbi in Igede dialect.
Now we are going far.
Well, yeah. So ogbi. So ogbi. When you pop off ogbi, it gives you something like popcorn. So we take that as snacks in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, breadfruit.
Yes.
Is that bread? Are we talking breadfruit right now?
I'm talking of guinea corn.
Guinea corn.
I don't know what guinea corn is.
It's not breadfruit.
Breadfruit is different from. It's not a fruit. This one is a seed. It's a seed.
Okay, yeah.
It's a grain. It's a grain. So you.
Oh, I see. My director just told me it's called oka baba.
Exactly.
We use it for pap. I know that very well. Please take it again.
Just mix it a little bit. Add a little pinch of salt, and then maybe half tablespoon of sugar to it. Mix it very well. If you throw it inside a butter and you heat it, this thing pop up and it come up like popcorn. So it's very good. It's very good for snacks in the afternoon.
Why am I the only one? Am I the only one dying to have a taste of it?
No, I'm not. I'm not dying to taste.
I am.
I ain't at all.
Very good. Very good.
I am.
And,
like having it in a bowl. Oh my gosh.
In a bowl. That is one. Oh my God. There is one particular dish that we normally used to serve.
Really?
So once you have that, when we were young, so if you don't want to take heavy food or there is none,
yes,
you just you branch to somewhere, you just get something like that. And you know, in those days we use these 3 stones and put fire under it. Put the local pot, the local clay pot on it. Then you throw it on it, it begins to pop. But these days it has been modified, and there is a machine that just
like a popcorn machine in it.
Popcorn machine now. So when you put it through that process, you have something very wonderful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. So, okay, let me. Yes, we are going to try that. You know, when we get off here, we're going to talk of how to get okpokpo.
Okay, yeah. Okpokpo. All right.
And I got it. You know. So tell me, solid food.
Yes.
When is the best time for us to have solid food?
Solid food. I always recommend that we take solid food during the day.
How many times in a day?
Well, it depends on the kind of job or engagement someone involve himself, because by the time if you are a hard laborer, like someone that is a bricklayer,
okay, so
the work of a bricklayer is a very tedious job, and it consumes a lot of energy. So you will like to rely on something that sustain you longer. So that is why many people, you know, take to that. But in the ideal form, it is not supposed to be like that. You take heavy food during the day while you are still
Active.
working and active. Then during the night, you can take something maybe like salad or something very light.
No, I'm not going
What
to.
is the no?
No,
That's
do you know
what
why?
you should eat.
No. We are targeting. We can't. Not everybody can afford
Afford
to
it.
eat salad at night. In fact, some people don't eat salad in a year. Some will eat it once in a year, maybe on Christmas Day, to go very well with their fried rice. Do you understand me? If you are targeting average Nigerians, my dear brother, you are not going to be having salad for dinner. Olatunde, when was the last time you had salad?
Yesterday night. That's the honest truth. I actually took chicken
That's
salad.
because a Muslim brother gave it to you.
Salad is a very simple
I
food.
love, yeah.
Very simple food. We look at the salad that until when we are able to afford
Fried rice. Before salad can go
when
with
we are
it.
able to afford
All
cabbage,
yeah.
that is when we can make salad.
Okay.
No. Salad comes in when you are able to mix some vegetables, very light vegetables, which we have then
Around us?
Like the garden that you've made mention.
Oh, yeah?
It's very good. You have something like that, you grab maybe 100 naira or 200 naira, you chop it by the side, then
Add some cucumber.
can add whatever you want to add that you know that it goes well.
Add a little bit of carrots.
Then
There's
there.
this local salad. What? There's a name we call it that you see them hawk around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's fantastic as well. You see them mix
So
it.
it's not until when you get cabbage and cucumber
cucumbers.
and all that. This is for those that are.
It's just easier to make a bar.
What time of the day will you, as a professional chef,
Yes, sir.
say breakfast should come?
Breakfast, I suggest anything from 7:30.
Okay.
We can take breakfast.
Lunch.
Lunch, we can take lunch as from 12 o'clock till 3 o'clock.
And
dinner?
And
Dinner?
Dinner, we take dinner from 4 o'clock towards 5:30.
Dinner.
7 o'clock.
chef.
Yes.
Dinner
By
for 7. But by 10, I am hungry
7:30.
again. So how do I deal with that?
Now, you know, most of the things we do, they are not really, really good for us. But because of the condition, because of one thing or the other, we find ourselves even eat. Some of us, we can eat even around 12
AM.
a.m. We can eat pounded yam.
I'm
around 12
I'm
a.m.
guilty of that.
We can eat pando yam around that 8 a.m. That one does not give you anything because you are just going to the bed with that heavy load, and you need a very strong energy to break that compound down. So it is advisable if you want to take your meal, you as a dinner. It's advisable you take it when you are still active, that you can walk around and this thing will go down easily. Like when you take pounded yam or akpu or eba, and you are taking it at that time, actually it is not really
Advisable.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy for us, but because of the condition, so we say if I eat by 5:30, before it is 7 o'clock, I'm still going to be hungry. So
Yes.
we decide to choose that option for ourselves, but it's advisable we take our dinner. If it's heavy food, we take it earlier. And earlier. And if you are, and you can frame that time for yourself. If you know that food, if you know that you are having some health challenges, you watch whatever that is coming into your body for your own good.
Your advice to people at this moment in time, as a professional chef, you do good food, because the scents, the smell, this I'm perceiving from here. Now for okay, I'll consider you. What's your advice to people who don't know what it takes to eat good food, no matter how little they've got money?
Actually, my advice to them is that it's not until when we have millions before we can take care of what comes into our body. So any amount that you have, if you can manage it judiciously, you are going to get what your body needs. So it is not until when you eat continental food,
Continental
dishes and all that before you can satisfy yourself. Look for, God has blessed us in Nigeria with a whole lot of food.
Yeah.
Different kinds of, there are some food that when you are even going by the roadside, you see them and you see them wasting. But if we can, harness this opportunity that God has given us by blessing us with this huge food stuff, then we don't need to complain for anything.
Okay. We'd like to thank you most sincerely.
Yeah, but I'm going to ask him something.
Yeah.
You said you, aside the cooking, you bake too.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I do.
You do bake.
I do.
Now, I noticed something about flour.
Yes.
There are times when I make pancakes.
Okay.
I feel, okay, this can serve as dinner. Now, I know you know the texture of pancakes. How heavy is pancakes?
Yes.
Because I kind of notice, like, when I have pancakes, I get all bloaty, I just don't feel very comfortable. I feel so heavy. Why is it like that?
Cake is made of flour, and flour is a source of carbohydrate. Is a heavy food.
It is a heavy food.
It's a heavy food. So and in most times when you are missing it, if you are not able to manage measure the quantity of those items you put in.
Okay.
Because most times the recipe matters.
Yeah.
And the ingredients that you are combining for your recipes, it matters.
So it has the eggs, the butter.
Yes. So it matters. So the way the quantity that you put together to give you that cake will determine how light and how heavy it's going to be on you.
Okay, that was pretty enlightening. Thank you so much for coming, Chef Ode Paul.
Thank you,
popularly known as Chef Paul in it. I hope when we bring it another time, you're going to be here with us again to teach us other things that we do not know. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
We say a big thank you once again. The program continues, Spring Delight, on a very beautiful Saturday morning. And when we come back again, a fashionista is in the house.
Yes,
Someone who knows what it takes to combine good clothing, what outfit fits what occasion, and how can you mix blue with, can you wear blue and yellow?
And maybe when she comes now, she just tell you, like, since it's a Saturday show, maybe you're supposed to be wearing a hagbada right now. Because from here, normally, you're supposed
I'm not a politician.
You're supposed to go for O1. You never can know. We might just be doing everything wrong.
Okay, right. It's always good. You see, there are certain people who need to be trained. And,
or tamed. Better still. Tamed.
When we return, we'll talk fashion and other things that needs to be talked about. As much as Annie Baba sees this, your lips will not touch it. Thank you, and stay with us.
Aminatu, the legendary queen of Zazzau, is best known to historians as Queen Amina of Zaria, an old walled town and capital of the Hausa state of Zazzau. Amina was a great warrior and the first woman to rule the ancient kingdom of Zazzau. Her 34 years as queen witnessed an unprecedented expansion of Zazzau by conquest. Queen Amina of Zaria belongs to the class of Amazons by the might of Harami and her strings of conquests. She opened Zaria to trans-border trade and was said to have initiated kola nut cultivation in the ancient kingdom. The Hausa Muslim figure was born in 1533 and died in 1610 at the age of 77 years. Folklores remember Aminatu, the queen of Zazzau, as a brave, smart and talented leader whose giant statue now adorns the National Arts Theatre in Lagos, Nigeria, while many educational institutions bear her name. Western Spring Television identifies Queen Amina as a watershed character in history. Samuel Ladoke Akintola was a frontal figure in the historical moves that birthed an independent Nigeria from colonial Britain. As a freedom activist, he deployed his wits, energy, intellect, and oratory skills to prepare the grounds for constitutional talks that eventually culminated in the country's independence in 1960. The 13th Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land cut his teeth as a politician when he became a foundation member of Action Group, the dominant political party in the Western region, and was elected the party's parliamentary leader of opposition at the Federal House of Representatives. The crisis in the Action Group, which pitched Samuel Ladoke Akintola against his leader, was not only a sore point in his colorful political life, but a reversal of gains which characterized the exemplary leadership of Awolowo Akintola premiership. 23 years after his death, Oyo State University of Technology Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ was renamed Samuel Ladoke Akintola University of Technology to keep his memory alive. Western Spring Television identifies Samuel Ladoke Akintola as a major character in history. The name Adolf Hitler exudes a gale of bile from millions of people who were victims of his autocratic rule and love, from fanatical supporters of his imperial aggression. Born April 20, 1889, at a small Austrian town sandwiched between Austro-German frontier, Adolf Hitler spent most of his childhood in Linz, the capital of Upper Austria. As a very prominent stakeholder in the horrific events of conflicts in Europe, Adolf Hitler could simply go off as the sole mover of the Second World War. 40 million Jews were murdered in the gas chambers of various Nazi camps on the orders of Adolf Hitler. Thousands of Adolf Hitlers still live in Germany today, but the majority of them are elderly and were named before the end of the Second World War. As the name pales into vanishing rarity, 13 children, according to official records, were named Adolf Hitler between 2006 and 2013. Western Spring Television identifies Adolf Hitler as a major character in history.
For staying with us. I hope you are having a good time on Spring Delight.
Yep.
Yes, we had a good time with Chief Ode, and he came here to torture us with his Chef Ode. Yes, the professional culinary, and all that. Okay,
he's a cook. He's a cook.
Okay,
he's a cook.
When the guy sent me the profile, I was like, ha, Ichoko.
No, he's got quite a whole lot on his profile. We just wish him the best.
Yes,
he's done so well.
Yes,
and we want to thank him most sincerely for the meal he's been able to bring. And I keep saying it. Some people will see it, but definitely they ain't gonna taste out of it. But it's all good.
Yes, we have our fashion icon here. She's here for us to teach us things we know and things we do not know about fashion. So you don't want to miss this time. You do not want to miss it at all. I'm literally shaking on my seat like, I'm going to know so much today. It is that I don't know, TD.
There are outfits where they are actually specifically meant for certain occasions.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know, the craze these days, I wonder what it means when you have to wear such a thing to such an occasion.
Oh, yeah.
But let's get a clearer view and let's get to enlighten each other as to know what could be worn at a particular time. It's a pleasure having, CEO Abby's Robe joining us. Kemi Fanowipo. Fanowokpo.
I couldn't pronounce the surname yesterday.
I'm trying to get what Fanowokpo. You know, she's got the smile, she's got everything. She's just an amazing personality. Kemi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, ma'am.
Let's begin with you first of all. Fashion with you. Now, mama, but then all those with the pointed glasses and looking great. But then forget. Let's begin with you first of all. What brought you into the world of clothing, the clothing line, and how long have you been in that?
I've been there since forever.
Okay.
Jesus.
It's an inborn thing.
All right.
My father is a fashionista, and I learned my late mom words too.
Oh.
Oh, God bless her
They
soul.
call my father Alafe. So he's still a fashionista.
Explain, what do you mean he is a fashionista?
Oh, I grew up knowing him as being proper every time he's
Oh, okay, when he's stepping out.
Yeah, when he's stepping out, and he makes sure his children too.
Wow.
Took after him
Yeah,
in the world of fashion.
you can't just go out of the house.
Looking shabby.
No. He won't take it from you. I can remember a day we were coming from church.
Yeah.
So he was driving actually. He just looked back from he just looked at
The side mirror.
rear mirror. The
rear mirror.
Okay.
Kemi Kilode to Shigele Lori. Go. We are done with church.
Yes.
We were on our way home.
Yes.
So you could just lose guard.
But he said no.
Hell no.
I should have that thing on till we get home. He beat the hell out of me that day.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I wish you had your gilly on right now.
No, I'm not.
You're not under daddy anymore.
Wow,
So
really?
he's that kind of a person. You need to dress properly. There are some things while I was growing up that I shouldn't wear. I cannot wear. And so I think it's an inborn thing.
So growing up with a father like that, you already knew everything about you was going to be fashion related. Tell us about
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, school was fun. I started, I am a tomboy. Let me put it that way.
Tell me, okay?
So, but still, that tomboyish thing in me still has a lot of
Spice.
that comes with it. So,
Now, looking at you, one will wonder, really? A tomboy? A fashionista? Did you cultivate the habit built on what daddy had always left?
I grew up with guys.
Oh,
So,
how many are you in the family?
I have 6 brothers and a lot of cousins, family friends that are guys. So, it has always been me alone among many of them.
Now I see.
Where the tomboy came from.
Now, aside that, where she gathers that strength, because when you see her doing her thing, arranging her show, you definitely will like. She's not going to wait for somebody to come and do it for her.
No.
All right.
Okay. Now, I mean, I visited your store. I saw how massive it is. Thank God. I'm sure that didn't come in a day.
No.
Yes, that didn't come in a day. So please tell us the journey, how it got to that level.
Yeah, I started from school. I have some elderly friends that travel out then. They'll bring in stuff and okay, bring it. I'll help you sell. Bring
Okay.
it. So that's how it started. So when I finished school, I went to serve at Port Harcourt Refinery, LMA, because I studied chemical engineering. Actually.
Okay.
So I served there, and maybe once in a month, I'll travel to Lagos, get some stuff to Port Harcourt and sell. So that's how it started. So fortunately and unfortunately, after my service year, my father said, no, I'm not going back. That won't allow me to practice based on maybe I'll be on rig and all that.
Yeah.
I tried to convince him, but he couldn't have it. So what else can I do? I went for my other passion, which is dressing people up, making people look good. So
Okay. Abby, I said Abby Kemi. Let's come back to.
You can actually call her Abby.
Yeah, obviously. Let's come back to fashion. Let's come back to outfits.
Okay.
Seeing what we are seeing on our screen. There's obviously this is meant for either a party. What kind of parties do you wear this? Let's get back in. Let's get those videos back on our screen. We have, you know what I mean. You've seen such are they rappers or how do you guys? It's a ladies wear.
Laces, brocades, Ankara, and all that.
Oh, great.
I would want to have an idea of the names. I mean, the wares the materials you sent to us. They have different names.
Yeah, they have different names.
Okay.
Okay. For instance, like what we are seeing here, these ones are called what?
Those ones are brocade.
Brocade.
Yeah.
The brocade I hear about, I hear Guinea brocade. Are these laces brocades?
They are brocades.
Just brocades.
That's the material. That's what
Okay. So now, you know, when you sent me those videos, those pictures, I took a while. I sat back to look at them. What happened to the days when we tie wrapper for parties? Because I really don't see that.
Yeah, people see
anymore.
tying wrapper. It's still very, very in vogue,
But you know, it's minimal now.
Can I say it's minimal?
You think so?
No.
I see
Not
I see a lot of skin, a lot of, you know, pack up, a lot of gowns, straight fitted. I rarely see wrappers anymore. I mean, even when you see wrappers, you don't see us wearing wrappers. You see the older women doing wrappers. You don't agree with
Like me for one,
Okay.
I love
Tying the wrapper.
tying wrapper.
Tell me.
Yes, because it makes me look more elegant.
Okay.
It's you won't be that conspicuous at parties,
Okay.
at events, because when you showing a lot of flesh and all eyes will be on you and all that.
Okay.
So I think it's still very, very fashionable.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It makes you look more elegant.
You think it is still very fashionable?
It is.
So it is not something you feel women, ladies of these days should overlook at all.
No.
right.
It's vintage. It's still very, very fashionable.
Man, women in trouble. Yeah, but let's look at for instance, like what we're seeing on the screen here.
Okay.
What kind of occasions can one wear
The brocades.
the brocades? Do men wear brocades as well?
It's not actually men's
Oh,
fabric.
thank God.
These particular ones are not actually men's fabric.
Where can
And it can be sewn into anything. So many styles. It can be sewn into dresses. It can be sewn into whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that is the brocades, right?
This is still a brocade?
No. That's velvet and sequins. Velvet, sequins, and chantilly.
Anybody, please just hold this. Can we just pause this? Hold this. This is called velvet.
It has a velvet and chantilly base with
Jesus.
a touch of sequins and crystals.
Oh my.
Thank God I'm a man.
Oh my. Now, you know, it's so amazing how fashion has evolved, you know, because the velvet we're talking about, is it not the same akpoche we wear back then?
The same.
Oh.
The same thing, but
Kemi, you should have just said akpoche.
No,
I probably would have gotten that.
You dare not say akpoche when we are talking velvet, chanta.
Oh.
Chanta what? Chantilly and all that, you know, we can't use akpoche anymore.
right.
So, okay, I'm listening.
these are the akpoche in quotes are
Yes.
redefined. Let me put it that way.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Olatunde, you remember the days of the times of akpoche?
Yeah, they use that all those things for seats
To make skirts.
Honestly,
No, we were rocking.
it
We
was-
were rocking.
You know,
it.
the one for seats are different from the one for
We wear.
yeah.
Then
The one for seats has a touch of leather, kind of,
Wow.
okay.
I don't
underneath.
know. See, I don't know, but I know you take me on a lesson of dressing.
You don't need it.
I love my jean and my sneakers.
You don't need
it. What's this called?
Exactly. This is beautiful.
What-
Okay,
honestly.
this is a coupion.
A coupion.
Yeah, with touch of
Annie, hold this for us, please. This is a coupion.
with a touch of sequins.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is sequence? Is sequence the one that blinks?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the
Those
sequence.
round thing that blinks and
Oh, geez.
So whenever we see any material that is blinking, there is definitely sequence.
it could be sequins or crystals.
Oh, okay.
Crystals.
Okay.
If one has to like what you have there, if one has to put this on, what design will it fit as a wrapper or?
That could fit as a wrapper.
Definitely.
Okay.
You
Wow.
can sew it into a boo-boo, those big you know what
Gown.
I'm saying, yeah.
Then there has to be something underneath it.
Underneath it, yeah.
Oh, okay. But, I
But
think
for me, if I'm
it's definitely a wrapper. Definitely a wrapper.
definitely a wrapper.
Hi.
Definitely
My
a
goodness.
wrapper.
There's a point. When we're talking about combining colors.
Okay.
Let's look at this as, for instance, if you have to combine what's it called, a headgear, or there's this thing you put after doing the wrapper.
Okay.
There's this one other one you.
You know so much about this thing.
My mom is.
Mom,
Yeah.
hey, don't talk about mommy here. You're too old to talk about mommy.
What are you talking?
Are you with mommy? Do you live with mommy? So tell me
You
where you
won't understand.
got your.
But seriously, let's look at that. What's the color combination for if you have a blue major, probably a blue cloth, just like the first one we saw before.
Okay.
Now, what are the color combinations you feel
take
should
for
be
instance,
matched?
if it's a plain blue, as in no other color combination on it,
Yes.
you can do red,
Okay.
you can do yellow,
Yes.
depending on the shade of blue. If it's a sky blue, you can do a royal blue, you can do a navy blue,
Okay.
turquoise blue on.
Are these materials too? That particular one, that one that looks like this one I'm looking at.
Is this a material you wore?
It feels like a wallpaper.
It's a material.
Anibaba, please hold
Please hold
this.
on to this.
Can we hold it? Oh, great. Now.
No.
Yeah, bring it back a little.
Bring it back. Let us see
Yeah.
what's that.
Okay,
that
it's a
fabric.
material.
Yes, it is.
What's that called?
I'll call it a spider web.
It actually does look like a spider web.
Meant for a Spider-Man. Look, okay, so if you have to merge this, the blue goes alongside it.
No,
It
that's
can't.
a men's fabric.
I can see.
But the color of the fabric doesn't come out as it is in real life here in on the
screen.
Yes,
Really?
yes. There are times we match the is and the has together.
Really?
understand?
But I mean, this material we just saw now, I don't see any connection between the both of them.
There is, but the color combination on the TV.
Oh, because
It
it's
contradicted
not
it.
something
Oh,
that's
okay,
Yes,
okay, but
yes.
that's a very beautiful one. So now tell me,
The material itself is a green.
yeah, I can see it's a green.
Is emerald green
emerald green.
with a touch of peach or coral.
Yeah, peach. Okay.
And the men's fabric on it is actually emerald.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
and
emerald.
that serves as
But it's on the screen. It looks like a turquoise.
man.
It looks like a turquoise blue.
Now about colors.
Okay.
Because I know the colors it ranges is very different from just saying you're red, yellow, black,
Cockroach
and
brown,
yes. How do you
coffee green.
how do you go about all that? Do you learn it while on the job? Because I don't know about colors.
Okay. It's we learn this color combination in school. This color mixtures.
Yeah.
and
Yes, yes.
green and
Secondary.
Exactly.
primary and all
With
that.
with our colors.
But with the evolution of things,
Modernity. Yeah.
we mix colors. We've I think we've passed the. I think we had a primary, secondary, and tertiary color. I think.
colors, yeah, we do. We do.
I think we've
Was that
gone
set-
Evolved. We've
beyond
evolved over all that.
over all that.
Really? Really?
So there's this color chart book. I have it. I will have.
Oh,
But sorry.
Don't worry.
You have like
Please hold on to that.
almost
hold on to this
like
color.
over 200 colors.
Oh yeah.
Over 200. Yes.
Really?
It's like a book. So, for instance, when I'm combining Ashwebi, this color will go with this. Let's mix this and this together.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Now, for instance, like I'm a dark complexioned man.
Okay.
What kind of color? If I have to pick a set of clothes, what kind of color? What kind of clothing color will fit a black person, a light complexion person? Comparing myself with Jibika. Yeah.
you can choose to be edgy. You wear anything. Black will be good on you. Yeah.
And white to be good on him too. What do you
My
think?
Reverend Father, man.
Do you know
Sky blue will be
do you know
good
how
on
sexy
you.
white is?
You said
Sky blue will be good
Sky
on you, but
blue?
there are some colors I will never advise for a man.
Please tell me.
Peach, pink, coral.
Those are our colors now.
They look weird on men to me.
okay.
To me too. Yeah.
For a lady, you and GBK, you guys are, I'm not sure your pancake and everything. What, if you have to combine your colors, your clothing colors, look at you in a denim jean and it's blue, great. I can see you. This we have color, we have appearance. She looks, it matches, makes her look bright. For someone like her, will a black color clothing fit
Okay.
her?
Black fits anybody.
Oh yeah.
Black is a very wonderful color.
Tell me.
And red too, but most people run away
Those two
from
colors.
those two colors. Black is for fun. Black is for. I had a bride a while ago that chooses black
As a Ashwebi.
as her own.
Oh,
Oh, okay, for the day.
Yeah.
But it has to have like a touch of blink blink and all.
No, just black
it was
and very beautiful.
wow.
Very
You know,
beautiful.
I'm looking at color combinations.
Ahashoke was black and
Agile was black, everything all black.
very
Well, she must be a very fair lady, yes or no?
not so fair like your skin color. Or she's our color edgy.
Really? Wow. Now let's move forward. I think we still have more pictures, more videos from. Yes, thank you. Here we go.
Please hold on to this.
Wow. How is she doing? I mean, just extend my regards to her when you see her.
I don't even know her.
Oh, really? Let's look at this color combination.
Okay, that's emerald
Emerald.
and silver.
Emerald and silver go along each other.
Nice combo.
Really?
Can I wear this for a wedding? Sure. To attend a wedding.
Sure. You can wear it to a wedding. You can wear it for a birthday party. You can wear it to church.
Where should I not wear this though? You think it goes for everywhere?
Work.
To work. To the office.
For an interview.
Okay. All right. Anibaba,
we get
roll. Can we
other-
see other shots that we have? Don't wear this to work. Don't wear this.
For an interview. You
An
ain't
interview.
getting that job. You know, you just advertise.
Honestly, that's all right. Okay, good.
Okay.
This is another person. Can we hold on to this as well? This fits a
Let
Sunday
me
service.
guess. I can wear this. Yes, I can
Sunday
wear this to
service.
the office.
You can wear this to the office. Yes.
TD said.
Can this be worn
Church. Yes.
church to a birthday party, a naming ceremony, a
No.
wedding?
Please, no.
Okay, so
No.
this is a no.
Please.
Please,
It's
no.
a no for me.
Yeah. All right. This, I think, this is Sunday service. Then you can have your hat
You
that
can
looks
have
like a
your hat,
satellite.
You can have your fascinator.
What's that?
What's that?
That small thing with.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's a fascinator.
Yeah, that's.
Oh
my
wow!
goodness.
I don't.
All right. Let's roll,
Okay,
Anibaba.
let's see more
roll.
pictures.
Let's roll. Let's see other pictures that we've got. This is enlightening.
This is actually nice for. Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
I liked this one when I saw it.
Hallelujah, somebody. Where can we wear this?
This to a party, birthday party, to church,
To church.
for a wedding.
For a wedding. Yeah. Okay.
But white, wearing white to a white wedding is
It's weird.
weird. You can choose these outfits. You can choose another,
another color.
In another color.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's get more pictures, please.
Okay, all right. This is noted.
For a birthday, yes,
Right,
of course.
a
It looks nice for. I could wear this for a birthday.
You're going to. Can you wear this to a seminar? I don't know. I could be. Uh-oh. Is she late for work?
Okay.
This, looking at the lady's skin color, skin texture color, and what she's the color. No, please take it back to the blue with her. For me, I don't know the skin color and the color of the cloth she was wearing.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. What
really?
problem do you have with that?
No, it's
Olatunde?
not really a problem. I'm just looking at.
It's nice. I think it came out
yeah.
nice.
And where can you wear this to?
To church, depending on the kind of church you attend.
There's a cleavage there.
If you have to go to,
doesn't
okay, let me
matter.
just leave you at church. Next slide, because we saw that the other lady with about
Well,
pink. Yes.
Okay.
Let me guess.
This is
Wedding?
beautiful.
Wedding. Celebrant worthy. Maybe it's a party.
It's okay.
No, this one is pure. This is pure groove.
I don't know what
Like
to say.
you're coming all out.
Goodness
I
me.
like.
Okay, to church.
to church. Yes.
Wow, this is good one. Let's come back to you and the business world of clothing. You have so many people who's been in this business. What's it like for you, and what's been the challenge? How have you been able to surmount them?
Yeah, it's very challenging. I must confess, very challenging, very tasking. In the sense that for a particular fabric,
Yeah.
let me start with fabric.
Yes.
For a particular fabric, you have so many. Can I use version? Can I use no?
It's not.
No, it could actually be versions because some are updated, some are of way back.
No,
I don't
not
know if I know
version
what I'm
this
saying.
time around.
Types.
You have. Let me, if I can use that word,
Types.
types.
Okay.
There are some of very high quality,
Okay.
some of medium quality, and all that. Where the challenge comes from is this. Okay, let me give you an example. I was chatting with a customer on my way here. She sent me a fabric this morning that I want this fabric and all that. There's a high end of that particular fabric
Really?
that costs like $1,200 to $1,250 and above
Oh
for
boy.
5 yards.
Oh boy.
So our people like us, for people like us, they made a cheaper version, a cheaper grade of it. And unfortunately, they made a very, very, very low quality of it.
Oh yeah.
So she like, I can't remember, I saw it at this price somewhere. My sister. Then I sent her the video of the high end and the. But you might not have the opportunity to explain to some
Yes.
people. Oh, I think
Hell no.
I think they're expensive. I'm not going there. But what about the quality? That's one of the challenges. And another thing, you know, when you go shopping, okay, take for instance, I travel out to shop. I went with like $5,000, and there's another person that left the shore of the country with like maybe $50,000 and all that.
The difference is clear.
It's very clear. How you spread your profit margin, you know, it will be very, 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 very tight.
Absolutely.
Because we bought the same plane at the same rate. The shipping will be the same, and so these are the things.
Yeah.
And for instance, a person that sells our things in Lagos, for instance, if I'm in Lagos now, the shippers will bring the things to me free from the warehouse to wherever I am.
Definitely.
But unfortunately, I'm in Oshogbo.
Yeah.
Fortunately and unfortunately, I'm in Oshogbo.
Yes, ma'am.
They'll charge me for taking the stuff to the park, and the driver at the park will
Bringing it
take.
to Osho-
Oh no, they'll cut my throat to bring it to Oshogbo.
Yeah.
So these are part of the challenges we're having.
Okay, before we go on the program this morning, let's look at which country, because while speaking, of course, you've just stated you have to travel, board a plane, and which country in the world produces the best fabric from your own?
Turkey has good fabrics.
Turkey.
Yeah, beautiful ones, high end.
Really?
But I can't really say because it depends on what you want,
What you're buying.
what you're buying.
But majorly you deal with Turkey?
Yeah, I
I know. A pleasure.
yeah. I shop in Turkey, I shop in US, I shop in the UK. I've never been to China, but I have a lot of people that I buy from
China.
from there. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, but this is good. Is it worth being in this business of fabric?
It's my passion. I enjoyed it.
For you?
For me, it's my life. So I can't say otherwise.
And that's just what I would keep saying up in here. You see her and you feel, because she's in jean and denim, we're so honored and really we're so excited having you
I'm honored
here.
to be here too.
Thank you always. We feel so great.
So I've always said that I'll be a celebrity one day. You've made me one.
We're so excited.
No, I think don't be modest here. You're a celebrity already in the fashion world.
Yeah, seriously.
This is all just upping a game for her. You know?
Absolutely.
And it's so nice
Thank
for
you.
her to
Thank
be
you for
here.
having me.
Same
Kemi
here.
Fanuwepo, CEO Abyss Rope. Thank you most sincerely once again on behalf of the entire team and our transmission team. Spring Delights will definitely be taking a break from here to be back again next week. Before we go, we'd like to say a big thank you to Amber Energy Drink for the drink.
Yes.
The drink, our drink, no, some people will just see it again and some will not even taste out of it. But thank you, Amber Energy Drink. Tunde Idowu is my name. We'll return again next week, Saturday, on another edition of the program Spring Delight.
And thank you so much for having this good time with us. I hope you had a good time, because I did. And remember to eat LD. You know, eating good saves you a whole lot of unforeseen circumstances.
Absolutely.
And remember to dress right too. Know what to wear to a particular place at a particular time. Appearance always shows the manner. Yes, you still to Spring Delight, and we are going now. See you again next week, Saturday. My name is Haji Bike and Jory Ojo. Bye.